Hey everyone, welcome back to the Caffeinated Collegiate Podcast. This is our short edition where we take the best clips from our long duration podcast and then condense it for you guys if you didn't want to watch the full thing. So hope you enjoy, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We should probably get some tips. We should probably get some tips though for people that are like seeming to struggle with online school. And you know what? We do rant about it. I'm frustrated with it completely. It's not ideal. You're doing okay with it, definitely due to different personality types and also things that people need to balance and everything. You know what? One thing I also want to tell people is like, yo, if you're going through a stressful time or you feel like I'm the only one going through this, trust me, you're not. He knows, and he also mentioned in the last podcast that I was sitting on a couch watching Netflix, just trying to relax my head from all the. Of course,
Should we be more specific?
I will, yeah. So what I was trying to say is that, of course, I decided to relax my head using television, right? Like,
No.
I'm going from computer to computer, but anyways, this is what works. So I'd be like going on a tangent about like, oh my gosh, I have this I got to do, I got this I got to do, I got this I got to do, and then next thing you know, there's some things that you're just not able to control where you have to organize things with clubs, or you got to also follow suit with a job. And being that we were starting up this company as well, we had to pay some financial fees. So there was also a lot of financial stress that came with that as well. So overall, we pretty much just want to say like, yo, like you're not alone. So two things. One, we're going to try and set up a Facebook group chat or a Facebook group for anyone to join. Or if you guys have any questions or you want us to explain different things in further detail, hit us up on any of our Caffeinated Collegiate accounts. We'll definitely get to you for that. And also remember to take breaks, because I think that's the one thing that people don't do nowadays, because we're always stuck inside. We don't know where our little spot to just naturally relax is. And then we just start going bananas.
This is a big one. I've heard this works for a lot of people. It's just take a morning walk. Take a daily walk. It'll clear your head. I know you got a lot of stuff to do. It'll clear your head. You just get some fresh air, take some time, go on a walk.
Just take a daily dice roll.
Personally, I always refuse when asked to go on a walk, but take a walk.
A little daily dice roll walk.
And the podcast is over.
I tried. Go for a walk. The one thing that I also I take for granted is like the power of freedom, and especially during the summertime when I was able to go for runs. I could go for runs right now, but thing is, though, people are going to say, I want a wuss. I don't have the best of ankles, so next year.
Oh, man.
One little bit of ice, I am cracking that thing in half, and I'm not getting up from the couch for weeks or months. So I'm just trying to, like, treat it safe, but going out for morning runs during the summertime, I remember just go out for a run, hit up a coffee spot, grab a coffee, and just watch the sunrise. And just be like, because even during the summertime, you still couldn't really see people. Stay at home. At least this was probably until like late July, where it was starting to become a little bit more acceptable to be like, okay, like you can still hang out with people. The outside order, you can hang out with like what it was like 50 people.
Well, I think
that's what
that
they
was
said.
for like
said.
gatherings. I think if you're just
Yes.
socially hanging out with people, it was like 10 or 15.
Yeah, like it was all right to do so. But now it's just kind of like.
Lockdown was just
You
sit in
better
your
love
house and
playing
do nothing.
checkers.
But now that there's Red Zone, we can, what is it, 5 people?
5 people.
5 people. That does not mean you should just go see 5 random people.
Exactly. Keep your social bubble small. But also have a social bubble. That's the one thing I could just say. Talk to people. Because if you're at home, especially by yourself, and you are going mad with school or work, you better have someone to talk to. Talk to someone, or else it's going to get lonely, it's going to get stressful, and it's going to be way too aggravated than life should really be. Because everyone's in that state of stress. Everyone is going through the motions of what's happening tomorrow, what's happening the next day. And it also doesn't help, another thing with online school, it also doesn't help when there's sometimes, and this gets me so mad, when I look onto Avenue, and I go through like the schedule listings for assignments, and then there's the couple profs that don't put the scheduled assignments actually in the calendar, the course calendar section for you to easily see. And then you low-key forget about the assignment because you didn't put it in your own calendar. And then Next, you realize last second, this also could just be me because I am not the best with scheduling. I got to get better at it. And you realize I got 2 assignments due this week.
No, I have
Or-
the same thing.
Oh,
Like,
no.
yeah, I'll have